Most people think tired eyes mean lack of sleep. They don't. They usually mean the nervous system hasn't stood down yet. You can sleep for 8 hours and still wake up looking like you've been on watch all night. I know, because I've seen it in my own face. There was a moment recently where I looked in the mirror and I could see the last few years written here. Not aging, not getting older, tension, vigilance, a kind of tiredness that doesn't come from sleep deprivation. It comes from being switched on for too long. My back carries stress, that's always been true, but my eyes have been carrying watchfulness, always scanning, always holding the future. And there was a moment after a cold shower in a slightly altered state where everything lined up, my mind, body and soul. When I opened my eyes, the tiredness was gone. Not forever, but about 30 seconds. And I knew exactly what that was. That's how I felt when I lived in Australia, present, unbraced, not on guard. And I'm not chasing that moment, I'm rebuilding the conditions for it. So this video isn't about looking younger. It's not skincare advice. It's not optimization. It's about teaching the nervous system, and especially the eyes, that they don't need to be on watch anymore. Because when the eyes soften, the whole system follows. This is why I started adding Gua Sha and facial work into my routine. Not perfectly, not every day, just enough to notice something shifting. And what I realised was this: releasing tissue alone isn't enough when the muscles have been braced for years. So this routine brings together 3 things: gentle lymphatic drainage, facial muscle re-education, and finishing with simple moisturiser as a sealing ritual. And this now lives inside my daily reset, not as a task, as a care. So that's me. I'm going to do my Gua Sha routine and lymph nodes drainage, but I was just wanting to highlight. So I've got like kind of under my eyes, there's quite dark circles. Now that's actually genetic, so it's kind of hard to really do much about it. It's got like kind of light skin underneath the eyes, and that's what makes it kind of a wee bit darker. So I'm kind of just trying to like kind of get rid of the puffiness, and then I want to kind of try to lighten up my eyes. So first off, I've got some rose seed oil. It's just like 2 wee sprays, and then I just put all over my face, and that's where when we do the exercises that the face has got somewhere to kind of go. Now the first one we need to do is the lymph node drainage. So under your arms here, there's just like quite a few of them there. So you just want to do it nice and soft, but you're kind of wanting to circular in a motion, a circular motion. Let's just do like 10 of them, or sometimes I just do 15. You don't need to do it any heavy. It's just to kind of start the kind of motion on the go. So yeah, and then from the other side. So yeah, like when I was like kind of reading about it all, it's saying you don't have to be pressing hard. It's just a nice wake me up kind of start. And then the next one is just slightly above the collarbone. So like if you really kind of struggling to find where the lymph nodes is, just look up the diagrams. Actually, maybe see if I can find some I can just post. But as I said, we're not one to like really kind of go heavy on it. 15, and then beside the ear, around about here, there's like 3 nodes here. So what I do is just circle them again, okay? And then the other side. And then under here, there's some other ones. Just beside your nose, you've got another couple here. Okay, and then that's the lymph nodes woke up. So now we're going to go into our Gua Sha. So the first one, we're just wanting to go from the chest, and then just a nice, slow but steady pace. Okay. I just like to do 15. Most people do 10, but I just decided to do 15. Nice slow pace. You can see the redness is coming on. That just kind of tells you it's working. Getting the blood pumping. Right, and then the next one. So just instead of doing hard and fast, you just want to do slow and steady. And then the next one, we're going to go for the neck. So because of the lymph nodes here, we're wanting to just bring it down. Nice, slow and steady. We're just going to do 10. And then the other side. Just where the lymph nodes were again. Just pull it down. Right below the ear, right down to the collarbone. Right, next one we're going to do the back of the neck. Both sides. We'll get down the back of the neck. We're wanting to bring it down and over the kind of shoulder blade. Nice again, slow and steady. You probably do a wee bit harder here. And the other side. And then for the next one, you're wanting to take the kind of bigger point, or wanting to just go over the chin and right down that neck. Give it a wee bit of like, you know, weight on it. Down those lymph nodes. Just do 10 again. Okay, the next one, we're just going to get this flat piece, and we're just kind of going from here right back to the ear. Again, we're going to do 10. Right, and then the other side. People say that it kind of is sculpting your face a wee bit. We'll just see. I'm doing this for 90 days, so hopefully I'll see a difference. The next one, we're going to get this bit here. And then from the kind of, I don't even know what it's called, but you can feel the bone from your eyes, just here. Or when I kind of just go over a bit of the eyelid as well. You feel it kind of actually fits perfectly over this bone. Just bringing it back right to the top here. Right, next one, from this bit again, we're kind of wanting to circle over the eyes. So the top coming right down into the eyelids, and you're not wanting to do it heavy at all. Underneath the eyes and above the skin, above the eyes, it's really like kind of like soft skin. There's not too much of it, so you're not wanting to do it heavy. You're just wanting to kind of massage any fluid kind of to the end. So yeah, 10 again. And then the other side. You can probably just feel the liquid like squelching, or you can hear it. And the next one, we're kind of just wanting to kind of pull these eyebrows up. So your eyebrows, you have like wee muscles there that we need to like kind of try to pull up a bit. And if you're like me and for so many years never done any facial exercises and found quite a lot of stress in your life, then these muscles will take a wee bit of time before they can wake up, before you can see any difference. But I'm going to go for a whole 90 days, doing it every day. I'm trying to bring that into my routine, so then it becomes just second nature, and I can add another routine in. That's what my kind of goal is, to fill my days with just good routines, good habits. That helps motivate me and benefits my whole health and wellness. Maybe you'll see if there's any difference. Probably not yet. Okay, so do the other side. I know, like, from a kind of guy's point of view, that you might think, oh, what are you kind of doing? But like, if you go online and see all these other like guys that are doing the kind of face like exercises and lymph nodes, it's just waking up all these kind of muscles, blood vessels, lymph nodes, and you can actually see a difference in your face. Like, I'm 43 and I'm kind of, I feel for the past 9 years I've just like kind of watched my life go away and pass me by, and I don't want that. I want to feel a bit more fresh and rejuvenated again and start to live the best years of my life. That's my aim. Next one we can just do it in between. We're just going to shake the middle, coming up. Another 10 of these. Last one. Like, I always sleep in my face, so I always end up having wrinkles like here in the morning. So we're just wanting to kind of iron these out. The whole Gua Sha routine does help with the wrinkles. And obviously, you know yourself, more wrinkles you have, the kind of older you look. So I just want like the kind of young, like, if you feel as if you're like kind of looking after yourself, that gives you the confidence and helps you kind of, when I was younger, I kind of always did my hair and looked good, and for the past, I don't know, 9 years, I just stopped taking care of myself, and I can tell, I can really see the difference. Now, obviously, at the start of this video, I did say I noticed it in my eyes, especially like around here, and that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm trying to like kind of brighten up my eyes. So let's go into the facial exercises. Actually, I've got a wee pump thing. That I noticed, and it's just the kind of got underneath the eyelids here, and then above them as well. And what you want to do is kind of just pull them to the side. And that just helps a wee bit of the iron out the wrinkles as well. And as I said, like, I'm not really caring if this is embarrassing. It's like kind of education. And if I keep doing this every day for 90 days, then hopefully I'll see some good results. It's about how I feel myself. If I feel as if any of these daily routines, habits are making me feel better, then that is so much better, because I've struggled this past year. And all these daily habits, these routines are really helping me. Like, anytime I've really been sad or whatever, instead of going back to the is, or going back to old patterns. I've got these small daily habits that I can do, and I can feel as if I'm making progress. I'm not falling back in, as I said, bad habits. So the next facial exercise we're going to do is just put our hands on the side of your head here, and we're going to keep our mouth open. We're going to breathe through our nose, and we're just going to get our thumb here. We're just going down. It's like a kind of one structure in here, mandibles that we want to kind of just. So we're just going to do 10 times. A wee bit harder. Slow and steady. The other side. I'm just going to put hands here, mouth open again, and then just down the mandible so we can actually feel it here. And after that, we're just going to go up in a V shape. So for the next one, we're going to do, so I want to concentrate on my eyes. So as I said before, we've got muscles here. So what I do is just put a wee bit of pressure with our fingers, and we're going to like lift our eyes up with muscles, and then at the same, like we're kind of wanting to leave a bit of pressure with it, but we're going to pull them back down, but we're not kind of going to be forceful because these muscles are quite delicate. So we're just wanting to train them bit by bit. So the first one, you're not wanting to frown or like kind of squidge your nose up or anything. So the next exercise we want to do is when you put our hands up here again. We're wanting to have 2 fingers and right along around the eye here. We're just wanting to like go circular motions up. Not too hard, but steady. Just going to do it 10 times. Nice, slow circulars, just to stimulate the blood and the muscles. Stretch those muscles around them. Okay, for the next one, we're wanting to have our thumb, and we're kind of wanting to bring it right up, and at the same time, we're going to use our other hand. So we want to kind of bring it up to the top here. We're not wanting to rush it, just a nice steady pace. Just like smoothing it out, stretching. We want to kind of, before we release the other hand, we'll have the other one coming on. So this stretch. The skin. The next one, what we want to do is use the 2 fingers, and we're just kind of going to go lightly, like so. We don't want to do too hard. Now this next exercise is probably my favourite. It feels cool, but we're just kind of wanting to like massage all around the eyelids. Because as I said, these muscles are quite small, so we're just wanting to like kind of stimulate them. Okay, the next one, we're just wanting to use our finger here. We're just kind of spraying it out, a bit like a kind of sun we're wanting to kind of do. So nice and soft, but steady pace. These are just to like kind of stimulate all around the eyes, trying to like kind of make it a wee bit more brighter. Simulate the sun. And next one. So next one, we're wanting to just put our hands here, both, and we're just gonna, a wee bit of pressure. I'm just gonna do it 10 times just to kind of stretch kind of muscles. The other side. And then the last one for the eyes, we're just kind of wanting to pull after each other, and like what we did from under the eye. Just like pulling the top one, and then like kind of massaging it. Pull it back to your ear. And the other one. So the first one we want to do is just kind of from the nose. We're wanting to kind of work on the puffiness out from the eyes. I know we've kind of done it with the lymph nodes, but this is just an extra wee bit. And then next, we're wanting to do V's. Can I just like here and there, hold them, and then a wee bit of pressure, and then just like gonna try to close that line. Right, next one, we're just kind of holding down our eyes. Right, so now we're on to the mouth exercise. Okay, so we're wanting to kind of pout. And next one, we're just going to pout again, and we're going to go to the left and right. Alright, next one, we're going to like kind of fish lips. And then we're just going to go left to the right. It's kind of giving you a whole neck thing here as well. So the same fish lips, or we're wanting to kind of look down and up. So this other exercise we're wanting to do is we're wanting to kind of get our fingers around here, and we're going to take a big inhale, and when we do an inhale, go around our eyebrows, and then once we get to the kind of end here, we're then going to exhale and push out and release. We'll do this 6 times, okay? And exhale. So guys, that's the facial exercises done today. As I said, there's loads of other people doing it, and obviously once you start doing it yourselves, you'll start to kind of get a bit more comfortable with it. This is what I'm doing. Obviously, as you see, I'm trying to show a few different exercises, but there is other people out there that have actually done it a lot longer and they know what they're doing. So I'm just kind of saying this is what I'm doing. I'm not kind of suggesting that this is exactly how to do it, because I'm still learning myself and I'm being vulnerable. But I'm wanting to add this into my daily routine. As I said, like kind of whiff round about my eyes. For the past 9 years, I've just held tension. It's so yeah, I'm kind of just wanting to kind of freshen myself up a bit, and hopefully these exercises will do it. I'm not too sure if you see any difference already, but I'm noticing it, so I'm gonna keep going. So guys, just to finish it off, I've got some like moisturising cream with it. Obviously, because I'm doing the facial exercises, lymph nodes, and the kind of Gua Sha, I was kind of investing in a wee bit of moisturising cream as well. Obviously, that kind of goes in hand. So the first one I've just got is some caffeine product. So it's the Ordinary group, and I just basically put it in ChatGPT, see what's good. But what you have to do is just a wee couple of dabs. not too much because it ends up going everywhere. And after you do a couple of dabs, you're just kind of worrying. Okay, next we have age advanced eye skin cuticles. It's made from. Now, because I've got kind of dark eyes, dark circles underneath my eyes, when I asked ChatGPT what's the best cream, it was saying this is pretty good because it lines underneath the eyes. So you don't put too much, but you're just kind of wanting to dab right around the bone structure of the eyes. Because see, if you put too much cream close by, it can actually just go into your eye and stuff. So you don't want to be too much, but just around the bone structure. That's that. Now I've been using tallow, so I've got kind of two that I use. So this is my favourite one actually. It's a Luxe face balm, pure organic tallow. It's actually got with carrot seed oil. It is actually a wee bit foamy, but when I used the other tallow, I felt as if this one actually worked better. So I'm kind of using both. This one I kind of normally wear during the day, and I need to actually order a wee bit more. But this one I've been using at night. So with the tallow, you're kind of this one. So this is the Fat Cow skincare. I think it actually is a more body tallow, but when I put it in ChatGPT, it said this is actually quite good for you. I'll give you a wee, I'll share in the description what they are. So just want to kind of go over the nose, over the eyes. So yeah, this is my skincare routine, and it actually makes me feel better. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with this, adding this into my daily routine. So thanks for watching. I'm going to leave it there and say